come over and smoke?
Nah.
It's great stuff. We'll really get high. Yeah.
Nah, just don't want to.
I said no one's home.
So why be so sneaky? Because it's against the law, stupid. I'm stupid? Why do you think they call it dope?
Remember the story of the Emperor's new clothes?
This here's a very special suit. Only really groovy people can see it.
And the Emperor said...
Yes, I see.
And so everyone pretended they saw it too.
Groovy.
Far out.
Fantastic.
Because they were all afraid of being called square. But one little boy wasn't afraid. He trusted his own eyes and said, I can't see it. Ooh. That took courage, especially since everyone else was going along. Today, everyone's still worried about being with it. And pot and pills are supposed to be where it's at. And when others tell you how great it is...
Groovy.
Far out.
Fantastic.
It's going to take courage to tell them. Some kids have that kind of courage. It'll be tough. But when they offer, tell them. No thanks. And ask them. Why do you think they call it dope?
They say people addicted to heroin have a monkey on their back. Isn't that cute?
If your son or daughter is traveling overseas, they don't need another lecture on drugs. They need facts. Because a lot of young people think the drug laws in foreign countries are not as strictly enforced as the drug laws here. Well, that's wrong. In Mexico, possession can get you a 2 to 9 year sentence. In the United Kingdom, 5 to 7 years. In Italy, 3 years. And in Turkey, up to life imprisonment for selling drugs. Those are the laws. There's no way around them. Over 700 Americans are already in jail cells a long way from home, and nobody can help them. Not friends, not family, not the slickest lawyer in town. The United States government can't help them. So get the word to your son or daughter now. In foreign countries, their drug laws are a whole lot tougher than ours.
Come on.
10 little Indians up there flying. One stayed up, then there were 9.
9 little Indians feeling great. 1 OD'd, then there were 8.
8 little Indians go for heaven. 1 fell out, then there were 7.
7 little Indians getting a fix. Hepatitis got 1, then there were 6.
6 little Indians pushing high. 1 got busted, then there were 5.
5 little Indians trying to score. 1 got a bad back, then there were 4.
4 little Indians on LSD. 1 freaked out, then there were 3.
3 little Indians sniffing glue. Took too much,
Then there were 2. 2 little Indians on a run. 1 of them crashed, left just 1.
1 little Indian popping red. Popped too many, then she was dead.
Acid, bennies, needles, pills. If one don't get you, the other one will.
So people tell me. I have no desire to try to score any kind of dope here. I didn't. Most places in Europe, there's the penalties are just too strict, and there's nothing you can do once you get busted.
Well, if I understood the laws a little more, I would have definitely, copped out, because I realized it's just too heavy.
There's no one that can help you.
And everybody says like it's not worth it, and it's true.
The laws are very strict, and they enforce them, and if you smoke and you get caught, then you have to be willing to pay the dues.
Well, I still have 5.5 years left, so it's quite a long time before I am free. I can't even see the end of it.
You just say goodbye to it for a while.
There are over 900 United States citizens doing time on drug charges in foreign jails. They didn't know or they didn't care. When you're busted for drugs over there, you're in for the hassle of your life.
It's been a lot of pain to a lot of people who I know.
When it comes to drugs, nobody thinks of a cop in the same way twice. When we bust a big-time pusher, when we take a kid to the hospital who's passed out from an overdose, we're guardian angels. When we have to pick up a small-time user, when we warn you that junkies are responsible for over half the crimes in our cities and go out of our way to prosecute them, we're pigs. Someday we wish that somebody would think of us as Just humans.
You're 17. Well, that's plenty old. Old enough to know about things like grass and speed and acid and smack. We probably can't tell you anything about the stuff you haven't already heard, or maybe even found out for yourself. So we don't intend to give you any advice. You wouldn't listen. But the trouble is, neither will your kid brother. He doesn't know half of what you know. He doesn't know how dope can affect your body. He's never spent a violent night hugging a friend who was on a bad trip, or watch a guy nod off in class and fall to the floor. He's just a kid, and a real setup for anybody out there selling the stuff. We'd like to warn your little brother. Too bad he doesn't trust us. We can't get to him. But maybe you can.
Okay, America, here it is. 60 seconds of truth in words and pictures. And the picture doesn't get any better, because you're looking at the outside of a prison wall in Europe. There are a lot more like this one, and locked behind them are over 900 United States citizens busted on drug charges. Like the girl in Rome who'll wait 6 to 10 months for her trial with no bail. Not even a chance for it. And the guy in Spain, he's in a foreign jail cell for 6 years and a day. The drug laws overseas are tough, and they're enforced to the letter. And if somebody tells you they're not, that's a bunch of baloney. So before you leave, check the laws of the countries you plan to visit. One fact will come through, loud and clear. When you're busted for drugs over there, you're in for the hassle of your life.
What do we do about the problem of drug abuse in this country? I mean, nobody seems to have a solution. But there is a beginning. There's hope. The White House Special Action Office for Drug Abuse Prevention is at work on plans for the future, and that's good. But they've also given us something we can use right now, and that's even better. It's your chance to really do something, because it's going to take people to make this work. First, write a postcard. You'll receive information, facts, some practical ideas, and a starting place. And that's what we need now, desperately. If enough of us can start work on the beginning, we can solve the problem of drug abuse once and for all.
Hey, kiddies, gather round. The man with the goodies is here. Here's a little beauty for me to Udy. Just inhale and sniff. It is aeroplane glue. Oh, one whiff, man, and
Isn't it true that sniffing glue can damage your liver and kidneys?
Cool it, kid. Looky. Amphetamines, bennies, dexies, meth.
They say amphetamines can cause something like schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia. In most cases, it does not last. Cool it, kid. Now for the barbs. Neato, nice, easy downers.
Withdrawal from barbiturates can cause convulsions.
Will you convulse yourself out of here? Grass. Anything wrong with pot?
They're not sure yet. They just started studying about it.
Worrywart. Dig, everybody. LSD.
Bad trips and a chance of chromosome damage.
How do you know you got
Everything
chromosomes?
you got there can hurt you, can't it?
Sure, kid. Why do you think they call it dope? Hey, where's everybody going?